So it is all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Phoenix lines up on pole position, and Jacques Villeneuve completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Russell, Leclerc, Sainz, Hamilton, Ocon, Norris, Stroll, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Sargent, Perez, Albon, Liam Lawson, Magnussen, Bottas, Tsunoda, Zhou, Ricciardo, and Dennis Hauger. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We will soon find out. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Joined once again by former Formula One driver Anthony Davidson. And they've had a lot of on-track incidents recently that could leave them low on confidence.
It's not an ideal situation by any means. When you get into a bad run like that, there's always a risk of frustration creeping in, which can cause more mistakes and locks you into this vicious cycle. Hopefully today they can get through turn one cleanly and stay calm for the rest of the race.
OK, we've got that relief of having points on the board finally, so let's keep that form up and get another top 10 finish today, please. Clutch bite is good, gearbox is responding normally. Make sure to warm up the tyres and brakes. Warm the tyres and brakes throughout the lap, please. Coffee. Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. some wear on the internal combustion engine, be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power. Confirmed. Car behind you is Jacques. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 3.4 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in second. And the time last lap was a 1:52.3. Great work, that's a new fastest lap of the race. And that's Jacques behind. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 4.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:49.8. racing again, let's go. You're in first position, front of the pack. Car behind you is Jacques. Our gap behind is 7.7 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Look after these tyres now and want to finish the race on this compound. And 11 laps to go. And that's Jacques behind. Okay, the gap behind is 8.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. Time last lap was a 1:50.2. No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving. Gap to your teammate behind is 10.6 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in second. And the time last lap was a 1:50.6. 13.1 seconds. Got that confirmed. Gap to your teammate behind is 15.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in second. Your last lap time was a 1:51.0. seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in second. Time last lap was a 1 minute 50.9. Gap to your teammate behind is 19.7 seconds. Laps of fuel remaining. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 24.1 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in second, and the time last lap was a 1:51.0. concentration and let's bring it home. Gap to your teammate behind is 25.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're in second. Your last lap time was 1 minute 50.9. Yes, great drive, great drive. Everyone here is really happy with that performance. Well done, mate.
Let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. This result narrows the gap between our championship leader and the rest of the standings. Well, that wraps up Sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then.